And I'm pleased to be joined by Divya Deshmukh, who just won her first game in the tournament. Divya, I am sure you're very happy for this first victory, but it came in a sort of a strange way. Tell us a bit about the game.
Okay, so after a tough loss yesterday, I didn't really want to engage myself or even prepare much, so I just decided to freestyle, and the opening was a bit weird, at least for me, because I didn't know the plans and the structures, but I just free rolled along the way, and then I think we reached an equal end game. I think I messed up in the middle game somewhere because I had quite good pieces, or I misevaluated. Because my knight was on e5, bishop b2, and then I had everything coming, and next moment I'm out of moves and my knight can't move, my bishop can't move. I actually didn't like c4 for her. I thought that f5 is much better to push for a draw. But then afterwards it became complicated. Queen b7, I realized that actually, I was so deep in my thoughts, and I calculated this whole line, and I was calculating something else. Then she plays queen b7, and I forgot what I wanted to go there. So I panicked, and then time trouble, and I made mistakes, after which I was just trying to hold on, and I realized it's a draw. I didn't realize that I might even be worse. Then I thought, okay, worst case, I draw. And I thought she wanted to draw too. So I was quite surprised when she started pushing, because I didn't really see how she can push, because my knight came to e2, and then it's sort of like a fortress. And yeah, after her pieces started going back, also I didn't like bishop d7. I feel like, yes.
And then we get to the position on the tablet. So if you could pick up the position on the tablet. So basically for the spectators, it's been very complicated up to the end. You've just said that you weren't sure if she was pushing or not pushing, but here both of you were very low on time, it has to be said. And she played e2. And you told me before you sensed that maybe, sorry, yeah.
No, go on, please. Here, actually, I was quite happy, because from my pieces being completely crammed to at least I had something. So, and it's a really tricky position for black, because I realized that she has to not go e2 because she needs her king to come to e4, and if you go e2, the king it's having trouble because of knight d4 always. So then I thought that maybe I was checking king f5 immediately, and then I was planning to go bishop b4 just to save a move, so that I wouldn't have to do it in the... But you know, even now, it's kind of tough to get my king without allowing king e4. So I really did not like e2. E2 happened, and okay, bishop f2, I think, okay, it's a desperate attempt to prevent knight d4. It's kind of reasonable.
Divya, do you think that when she played e2, she was still trying to win and then she missed something?
No,
okay.
Definitely not, because this position black cannot win, ever. If I want to draw, I can take it at any point. So I was initially calculating c7, but then I thought, okay, let's just go with the king. So here this happened. My main problem when I went with the king was that the black king would come to e3, go to f2, and then take g2 pawn, and then it's sort of a draw. But since with the bishop on f2, I don't really have to worry about it. So I just went with the king, and I was just planning to go c8 here, and I don't know why I decided to complicate it for myself.
But it looks so tempting to put to get a full queen.
Yeah, I was like, okay, just push, and I get a queen. I completely missed that, I have to calculate king b3, and there are also some bishop h4 checks, and okay.
Luckily for you, it works, but what would have happened if it didn't?
If it didn't, it was a bad choice, especially in low time. I could have just pushed and won, but okay. Okay, after this, I think... Here, I was just worried a little bit about bishop h4. I was checking king e8, and I think bishop d7 doesn't work because of queen d7, and okay, it's some check and the pawn goes. So thankfully, she just went king b4. I wanted to go queen b8, but then I didn't really want to go into this. So I thought, okay, Queen B7. My hands were shivering the entire time I was playing to stop.
But you were very accurate at the end. I was following the game on the computer, and the accuracy was very, very. I mean, it was perfect.
I got lucky.
So when you first came, I know you've been struggling with a bit of maybe not health issues, but you did have a cold at the start of the round. Are you feeling better now? Are you confident for the last round to be able to fight for a win and get your strengths back?
I don't really like when my health messes with my chest, so I try not to let it. Even when I'm my sickest, I think I even play better when I'm sick because I'm just sitting at the board thinking and not moving. So yeah, I don't really. It's fine.
Okay. Thank you for this short interview, and guys, with Divya here, and expect a longer form interview in a few days. Thank you, Divya.
Thank you.